How you doing? Welcome back, guys. This is going to be my third video. Alright, I'm a little excited about this. For years, I've collected Marvel figures. Collected Marvel, and I've collected G.I. Joes. That's what today is. We're going to do some Marvel Legends, and we're going to do some G.I. Joes. Alright, mostly from G.I. Joe Retaliation. A lot of people weren't big fans of those. I know, actually, unfortunately, G.I. Joe's been dropped from a few of the wholesale stores, or actually the retail stores. But I was actually a pretty big fan of the Retaliation figures. The other G.I. Joe movie figures, not that big on. These ones, they did a pretty good job on. Let's start with Legends. Marvel Legends was started by Toy Biz, alright? And that was when they kind of picked up the articulation and the detail on the figures. They went from the old stiff figures to ones that had a lot of joints, a lot of movement, and I think they looked awesome. Toy Biz eventually ended up getting rid of them. Hasbro took them over. Hasbro started off to a bumpy ride. Their first one or two waves, they were good, but or actually, let's talk about the old Hasbro lines. The old Hasbro lines, they weren't doing it at all. They were okay, they were decent, but they weren't the old Toy Biz ones. Now, the new Hasbro Marvel Legends that they came out with about a year or two ago, they're awesome. They're doing a good job on them. They're picking up momentum. I think they're great. One thing they got to get rid of is all these Iron Man figures. Oh my God, what, within the first couple waves, we had like 6 Iron Men, and then they do the Iron Man Legends from the movies. I think they did a great job. You know, they obviously Iron Man's big now. He's in the movies. He has 3 movies. We're going to touch on the Iron Man Legends. I told you before about the Build-A-Figure I had that's a bootleg. We're going to look at it. But I'm also going to show you all the Iron Man Legends. Alright, we're also going to show you the Rocket Raccoon Build-A-Figure Marvel Legends line, and we're going to show you the Puck Wolverine Legends line, and then we'll throw in a couple others in there, and then we'll finish it up with some G.I. Joes. Alright, let's get started. So, let's take a look back. Here's a few of the ones we're going to do today. Just to let you know, I'm a huge Legends fan, alright, especially a lot of the new characters. They're completing a lot of lines. You got a couple, figures that we have doubles of from over the years, but start with this one right here. The Marvel Legends Wolverine Puck Build-A-Figure line. Alright, I think they did an awesome job. A little disappointed that so far we're not seeing the Cyclops Phoenix figure, and we're not seeing the Rogue. Hasbro, what are you doing? Come on, give it to us. You know everybody wants them. You made it hard enough by putting these only in the comic stores. I guarantee you those other figures will sell. Let's see what's going on with these variants. You guys have been slacking on the variants. Right here we got Sabretooth. Did a pretty good job on him. Not mad at you. He's a little bit bigger than the other figures. Not too much bigger. I think he should have been just a wee bit bigger, but the way he is with the Marvel Selects. But they did a good job. Nice articulation. Cyclops. They did an awesome job. We would love to see the Phoenix Cyclops, but for right now, they did a good job. They redeemed themselves for the Cyclops they made when they first took over the line. Here's Wolverine, like the 1000th Wolverine, but he looks good. I can't complain. Emma Frost, White Queen. They did a good job. They cleaned up on the mistakes that they did when they first took over the line. Again, White Queen and Cyclops were one of the first figures they made. Overall, this figure looks pretty good. The original one, she had a real skinny neck. This one, decent body, nice head, and she looks pretty good. Definitely would like that Rogue though. Definitely want that Rogue. Alright, we're going to come up here. This is Iron Man Legends. When Iron Man 3 came out, they released 3 figures, and then a couple months later they released another 3 figures to complete the Build-A-Figure Ironmonger. Now, I always get in an argument with my cousin about, oh, if you have the full set with the Build-A-Figure parts, but you never open them to build the figure, then you don't have the Build-A-Figure. You just have a complete set with Build-A-Figure parts. So, I usually don't get Build-A-Figures, but with this one, it was cheap. And, you know, anybody that watched the other videos, I told you, I actually mistakenly brought this from China. Found out it was a bootleg, and I spoke to the seller on eBay, and he ended up giving me most of my money back, so I only spent a few bucks for him. But, you know, overall, he looks pretty good. I did look at the Build-A-Figure pieces. I do see the difference in the pieces, but, you know, for a couple bucks, he's really not that bad. And now I have him to go with all my Iron Man figures. So, I think I'm not a huge fan of Iron Man. Alright, I like Iron Man. I thought the movies were decent. 1 and 2 was good. 3, yeah, a little bit disappointing. But I'm not a movie critic. We'll stick to the toys. Alright, they did a pretty good job on the toys. Supposedly they're supposed to be putting out the Pepper Potts with the Iron Man armor and a few other ones. So, there we go. You got Ultron, got Iron Man, you got Jimmy Rhodes and James Rhodes, and there's War Machine paint, the Iron Patriot, Mark 42. You got the comic version Iron Patriot and classic Iron Man. Overall, not bad figures. And here we got Rocket Raccoon. Alright, Marvel Legends Rocket Raccoon. Build-A-Figure sets. Let's take a look at these bad boys. Did a good job on Black Panther. Jean Grey. Again, variants, where are you? Hasbro, we want them. Hawkeye. Good job on the Hawkeye. Alright, but again, variant, where are you? We want you. And the other Wrecking Crew, where are you? We want you. And from the Epic Heroes line, here's one of the variants that they're putting out. This is the Thunderbolts version of Punisher with the red skull. Did a good job. One came with the set that I got, and I found another one at Walmart. Had a gift card, so I picked them up. Not a bad figure. Alright, but we are looking for that blade. Hasbro, give it to us. We want it. And here's another variant that finally came out. The Big Time Spider-Man. It's a pretty decent looking one. I like it. Alright, now I know I promised you guys G.I. Joe. Battery's running out on the video, so we're just going to do a quick scan over everything. There we go. Decent figures. Can't complain. They're actually a lot better than the other ones. We'll go over these another day. Alright. What was I thinking? Having a dead battery. Alright, but for now, we're going to cut out of here. Next time I'll make sure my camera's charged. Sorry guys, it's a mistake. But again, I said I like Iron Man, right? And I got the Iron Man shirt. I don't care for him that much, but he's a decent one. Alright. Till we meet again, happy hunting. You guys go out there and find some rare figures. Happy hunting, guys.